Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. I got to see Beetlejuice Beetlejuice in the 4DX movie theater experience, and I'm here to tell you if it's worth it in the format. Before I get started, please make me your 4DX guy by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any more 4DX content from me. Just a little backstory, I'm not the biggest Tim Burton fan. I don't dislike him. His movies just aren't always my cup of tea. And I like the original Beetlejuice. I don't love it though. I had only seen it for the first time a handful of years ago, and I liked it, and then I rewatched it a few days ago, and I didn't like it as much. I still have fun enough time with it. For both of these films, I appreciate the practical effects in the aesthetic, in the ideas here, the production design, and the makeup and hair and the costumes. I think that's all really incredible about these films and most of Tim Burton's work, which is why I actually have this merch. I only have Ghostface and Art the Clown up there because they're my newer Funko Pops, and I just wanted to kind of put them in there. I will say Beetlejuice got me really excited for spooky season. I already was excited. I love September and October and Halloween. So that's just, a little backstory. I'm not the biggest on Tim Burton, and I'm not the biggest on the original Beetlejuice as much as I know a lot of people are. I was excited for this. I wasn't super excited because of that. Before seeing it, I was like, okay, this movie can fit 4DX. So let me get to the seat movements. It starts out, it's kind of panning through a town. Again, really good production design. It's panning through a town, so the seats are kind of moving slowly with that. There's lightning during this opening. They're jolting with the lightning. Lights flash with that lightning as well. And then throughout, there's light jump scares. There's not, they're not that scary, but the first Beetlejuice had kind of similar stuff. I actually found this one to have more jumps, kind of. The seats would jolt with those jump scares. So you feel the massage or stuff at your ankles, like the air. You feel the puffs of air at your neck and ears. If a character floats up, you're kind of lightly rocking as if you're kind of floating up with them. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed a lot of the seat movements. There's a lot of slapstick stuff. The seats are moving along with that. They're rumbling along with the thunder and lightning. You see this part in the trailer, but when Winona Ryder and Justin Theroux fall into Beetlejuice's office on the couch, they kind of go through this weird portal thing, getting pulled down to that couch. The seats are kind of going around with it as if they're turning around as well. Obviously, the seats always face the screen. There's vehicle stuff. Jenna Ortega does ride a bike when she's just riding casually. The seats feel like you're riding a bike, kind of. She kind of loses control, and then the seats kind of get more wild as she's struggling to gain control again. There's like a claymation scene about a plane crash. The seat movements really worked well with that. And then the singing and dancing like we had in the first one. The seats are moving along with that. They're jolting, rocking that way, rocking this way. So there is some fun aspects in this format, of course. So as for water, there is definitely a handful of times water is used. Like I said, there's a plane crash, a claymation scene. It's a really cool scene. A plane crashes into the ocean. When they splash down, we get the splashes at our face. And there's some rain in here. Like I said, thunderstorms. You're feeling that coming down from the ceiling. In true Beetlejuice fashion, there's some gross, liquidy stuff. The water shoots at you, or the water rains down when Beetlejuice opens his chest and his guts fly out. I think I even felt it in the sandworm planet or whatever with the sand. Gross stuff like that. Actual water you feel the water with. It's used a handful of times. It's not used that much. That was the extent of the water. Not the most memorable aspect. It was used when it could be used and really matched up with what was on screen. Next we'll get to the fog. So there is a lot of fog usage in here. Not too much, and like I said, it's not distracting. Like Beetlejuice being summoned. You see that part in the trailer when the fog kind of goes up as he's coming out. And there's other fog, in the afterlife, matching up with Monica Bellucci's character at times. There's definitely a handful of fog usage, which, especially in like a horror movie or a horror adjacent movie, definitely adds to that atmosphere. It's just eerie. They really did a good job with the fog. Lights were used very well. Whenever there was lightning, if there was just one bolt of lightning, the lights would just flash once. If there was multiple at the same time, the lights would kind of flash really quickly twice. That was really handled well. That also really added to the eerie atmosphere. Anything really where a light is flashing on the screen, that's when lights will be used. Wind is used, of course, with the panning in the beginning. When it's panning through that town, you're feeling the wind. Like Monica Bellucci comes into the scene where Harry's blowing in the wind. You feel that. Just a little thing, like the camera's coming up on a window. You see the curtain kind of is blowing, so you kind of feel the wind in the auditorium. That was a nice added touch because it's just so small, but still adds to the experience and immerses you into it. It's another excuse to be able to use a 4DX capability during a movie that maybe doesn't have as much as maybe a straight up action movie. So as for scent, I noticed it once or twice. Again, as always, it's the same scent. I'm hoping maybe one day we'll get different scents at my auditorium. I don't really even remember when the scent was used, but I definitely noticed it at least once, but I think I noticed it 2 times. So it's there. Again, though, I'm not like missing it if it's not there because I only have the one scent anyway, so it doesn't help immerse you that much unless it matches whatever the scene is, which I don't even know what this scent is. So that was definitely the secondary capability that was kind of just as always, pretty much. Overall though, while I think there are fun aspects to this film in 4DX, I think they do a good job with a lot of it. I think it does immerse you into the film more, and it adds to that eerie atmosphere when needed, and It does add to, you know, some of the action on screen and all of that. I don't fully recommend seeing Beetlejuice in 4DX. It's just not that memorable of an experience, just 4DX wise. It's not my worst experience of the year, but it's far from the best. This is probably going to go in the bottom half of 4DX experiences of this year, to be honest. I don't think it's worth the extra money to see Beetlejuice in 4DX. Maybe you will enjoy it. I think the people that are not those intense 4DX seekers, or people that have only been once or twice or not been at all, they're going to like it because it's something different, and they're like, oh, wow, it's moving along with that and everything. There's going to always be that. And honestly, if you were going to see Beetlejuice in 4DX no matter what, if you go to every 4DX film, then you're going to go see it no matter what I say. But I just don't think this was worth the extra money. I don't really recommend it. But I will say, if you're a Tim Burton fan or a Beetlejuice fan, I think you will want to see this in theaters. So see it on the big screen. I did like the movie. Kind of with the first one though, I don't love it, but I appreciate the aesthetic and the production design and all that stuff. It was fun. I liked it enough. But let me know down in the comment section, did you see Beetlejuice in 4DX? What did you think of it in the format? Do you disagree with me? Did you really like it in 4DX? Or do you agree that it's not the best 4DX experience? Let me know down in that comment section. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more content from me, please click around here to see some other content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the movie fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, make me your 4DX guy, and come to the upside down.